Let's do it. Dope.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs.
You said the Texans and Chargers?
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Draw play, Winston to Jones. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, Winston.
That's right.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Agnew now to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera is going to call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh! Give me those!
Take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, my God.
It's enough for a Charger first down.
He's done.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
No, nigga.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, they'll run with it. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us
after
the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they
probably did or pick up free agency.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. That was
play
number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, word.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He said he down 35.
Following the penalty, here's
Gordon. We had him.
And inside the 20 before he's
brought
brought down.
On the block in the last
Gain
second.
of 13, it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone will run for some big yardage.
Now Gordon on first down. There he goes again. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready.
Good.
60 outlaw.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jameis to throw it.
Come on, throw the ball, dog.
And he goes down once more. Ndamukong Suh able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the pressure gets to him again. Melvin Ingram, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Oh, okay, I see this dude.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Oh!
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this one is right down the middle. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to take
bullshit.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The first down throw for Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. To the air again with Winston.
Yo, dog.
It's intercepted. Picked
Nah, good one.
Sear Adderley.
That's some bullshit, dog.
Able to take him down.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, their two drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting sixes on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco, and caught by Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Charger 1st.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's Flacco. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. This shit is bullshit. Roughing the passer.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Taylor. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 2nd down now. It's Gordon, and a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Taylor on 3rd down, throws incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
Bullshit, dog. I fucking should have just read this shit, nigga. I thought I could get the sled and the nigga was holding my nigga up on some bullshit. Nigga was tired. That fatigue shit is trash.
But 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
I'm like, why the fuck did they get moving, nigga? It's a timing route, nigga. I'm like, shit. And I didn't make no other options. This is bullshit. Try to zing it in. Nigga was sitting there waiting.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Come on, man.
And it's intercepted.
And then I get a flag. Yo, dog, I ain't never seen so much bullshit. Oh, wow.
Wow, so
I was about to be like, come on, dog.
What a disaster.
The nigga had the nigga. I blocked the shit up, and the nigga that still couldn't get it over the nigga's head. Get the fuck out of here.
Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Working out of the gun, Winston. And Winston lost the football. And this will be recovered at least by the
This shit is crazy, dog. I can't believe this shit.
At some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's
This is
interesting?
some
A lot of
bullshit.
the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Shit, nigga, fucking young boy, nigga. I made him a superstar. My niggas is for the future.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Come on, man.
Run your offense. Run what
Come
you're
on,
doing.
man.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Gordon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Open man is Darius Felton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player.
Fucked up.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Taylor will throw.
Yeah.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Come on!
Picked off at the 12. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a
What a way to
nice
quick
job
and go get it.
getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he
Who
going
from
with the
you?
football?
What do you mean?
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest.
Yeah, right. That's bullshit. Niggas always got something.
Across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by as Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm playing my game. Everybody else in my league's playing their games. I mean, shit. Niggas don't. It's all linked to the same.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. gun. It's Taylor.
Oh, you got to get those.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense.
Come on, man. We need another one here.
Or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Come on, Jones. Hurt some bones.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Yeah, I can't
Melvin
even
Ingram
get tired with these couple niggas I got.
Sack number 18 on the season for it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one incomplete.
Come on!
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Third and long for Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Up empty, and it's fourth down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
These bullshit-ass punts, man.
Only 29 yards on the punt. They're definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Here we go.
Let's make it take it.
Yo.
Now, what does Joe mean by that?
I don't know.
They said you can't get on without flipping.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't know.
Right now?
On the counter, here's Gordon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Yeah, I don't know what niggas the problem is.
From the 30 on second down, Taylor. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
You got to pay to play. Like, if you ain't got an all-out account, you can't just have just be, I guess, I don't know.
For a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Taylor on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Carl Nassib in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Taylor to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah,
what happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head and not be able to believe it.
6 points, but by the wayside.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, man.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
What?
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. On the return, here's Agnew.
Shit is just something to do like y'all doing that shit, though.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're right down. When they're that backed up, you got to be careful going after them.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. Here's Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Winston. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Figured you out, Bum.
Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Winston.
Dog, block this nigga, man. Niggas just coming off the edge and there's no way to move, nigga.
Sack number 14 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Winston now. And that'll be incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, That could possibly seal this one.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
Complete pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you put analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. Winston to throw for it on 4th.
Mike Evans, let's go. You want to play that zone? Buke your zone.
Mike Evans, his 11th touchdown of the year.
Mike Evans, you know where I'm going. Can't stop it.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Get him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Who you talking about? I got this damn shot here to get the shooting on this bitch.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
While we're fucking his little ass.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Taylor. A game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Now it's Taylor, and Allen's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs.
No.
The offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Taylor.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! They get you out, boss!
10 sacks on the season.
Thought you was nice.
Players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean,
don't matter. Open him up.
You're
Open him up. This nigga's pussy.
When he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Let's convert.
A first down throw for Winston. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Winston out of throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, it's at the house.
Charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Give me that, nigga. Quit playing.
Jameis to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll
come on, man.
Good protection.
It's Mike Evans, dog.
Look up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown down. Look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually, it becomes man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, let's get it first. Flip.
From the gun, Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a
Oh, yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. He's got Evans.
Mike Evans.
Just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 40.
Can't tackle.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Jameis now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Big guy.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Winston.
Mike Evans.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage from 31 now on 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cheating the shit out of me right
They're
now.
clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw. Now a
Get the fuck out of here,
it's
dog.
intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, this nigga backing me down, shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock out.
Oh, yeah. Put him in there.
He can't escape the end zone. Gordon is taken down, and it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. but I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown. Easy now.
Oh,
I
God,
don't know about 6. Come on, come up to 6. A lot of points.
Oh, 2K, come the fuck on, man.
The interception. Winston. This complete to Jones. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, shit, I fumbled? Get the fuck out of here. That's not a fumble, dog. They got to challenge that, dog. That's bullshit.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
Word, overturn, nigga.
The ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
It's not the foul out, B. That's all it's going to be. How about the body, man?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Come on, dog. They call timeout right when I'm about to do a field goal.
Remaining.
What's the button to take a charge?
Mm-hmm.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This could potentially send us to overtime.
That's crazy.
And this kick
Yo, that shit's bullshit, dog.
It's short and no good.
I missed the fucking field goal, dog. This shit's bullshit. The fucking thing's in the way now. I couldn't even see this shit.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the
That
blame,
shit's
but in
cheating.
reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was a bit of a strange
That was a
game.
fucking touchdown, Jones!
The entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for our visitors, the win form is number 6 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew